2 years after the migration from Mecca to Medina, the Muslim community had begun to establish itself as a small but organized society. The migrants from Mecca, known as the Muhajirun, had left behind their homes, wealth, and property. Many of their possessions had been seized by the Quraysh, the powerful tribe that controlled Mecca. Although the Muslims had found safety in Medina, the tension between the two sides had not ended. The leaders of Mecca still saw the new Muslim community as a threat to their power and influence in Arabia. In the year 624 CE, news reached Medina that a large Quraysh trade caravan was returning from Syria back to Mecca. These caravans were vital to the economy of the Quraysh. They carried goods, textiles, spices, and wealth. This particular caravan was led by Abu Sufyan ibn Harb, one of the most influential leaders of Mecca. Some of the wealth was believed to include property that had originally belonged to the Muslims who had been forced to leave. When the news reached Medina, the Prophet Muhammad decided to send a small group to intercept the caravan. The goal was not to begin a major battle, but rather to reclaim some of the wealth that had been taken. Around 313 Muslims joined the expedition. They were lightly equipped and not fully prepared for a large military confrontation. The group had only a few horses and a limited number of camels, which the men shared during the long journey. Abu Sufyan learned that a Muslim group was moving toward him. He quickly sent a messenger to Mecca asking for immediate help. The Quraysh responded by assembling a large army. Nearly 1,000 warriors gathered for the march. Many of the most powerful leaders of Mecca joined the force, determined to defend their caravan. Eventually, the two sides moved toward a small desert area known as Badr. The location was famous for its wells. Control of these wells would prove strategically important. According to historical sources, the Muslim forces reached the area first and positioned themselves near the water sources. The Battle of Badr began with traditional duels between warriors from both sides. Soon afterward, the confrontation expanded into a full battle across the open desert plain. Despite being heavily outnumbered, the Muslim fighters held their ground against a much larger army. As the battle continued, the tide gradually shifted. Several key leaders of the Quraysh were killed. In the end, the battle concluded with an unexpected victory for the Muslim forces. Many were captured, others retreated. The outcome of Badr sent shockwaves across the Arabian Peninsula. A small community had defeated one of the most powerful tribal forces. For the Muslims, the victory strengthened their position and boosted morale. For the Quraysh, it was a turning point. The Battle of Badr would later be remembered as one of the defining moments of early Islamic history. The story of this community was beginning to influence the course of history far beyond the desert city where it began.